Greetings. My name is Kemal Gorey, white man, brown hairs, a little bit gray in it, and glasses. Additionally, I have a guide dog. Her name is Bluth. She's a golden retriever who has a really big personality. That's why I had to mention about her in this audio description part, even though she's not in the frame for my own safety. I am a media composer and I identify as blind. This is Men in Motion. As you may guess, English is not my native language, so it makes me a little bit nervous to speak in front of a camera because there's someone in my hand keep saying, what if? What if people judge you? What if people start correcting you while they're watching this YouTube video? My journey is all about getting rid of the concept, what if? I'm a classical trained musician, was born in Istanbul, Turkey. Since my childhood years, I took piano lessons, a couple of instrument lessons. I performed in polyphonic choirs. Then I found myself in fine arts high school, then fine arts college. It was a really big adventure for me, growing up as a blind person in a country like Turkey. But it's a story for another time. When I was a child, because the streets are not accessible at all for me, I spent most of my time at home. I had a lot of cartoons and some movies, and I've been spending most of my time with watching animated series or movies at my home. And in 90s, the screens were not that big. So sometimes it was hard to me to catch some micro mimics, micro gestures, where the story is going. Maybe the character made a gesture that tells much about the story, but I couldn't catch it. When that occurs, music, the score was always there for me. The music, the soundtrack, the film score has always been my trusted guide to let me understand where the story is going. I think as a little kid, trying to learn how to play piano because it was a passion for me, still is a passion for me. I decided to be, I can say that I decided to be a composer when I was 5 or 6, but I decided to create music for motion picture. I knew that I want to translate stories with music. After high school, after college years, life went differently. I became a recording artist, a live performer, but in my heart, I always want to be a film composer, film and TV composer. As an individual with disability, I am a natural-born inventor, problem solver, out-of-the-box thinker. Even with those tremendous skills, I gave up with my childhood dream, being a composer. I couldn't find a way to shift the path of my career to that direction till a hot evening in summer in 2020. It was a regular evening. I was watching some videos on YouTube and just see a video in one of the channels that I constantly watching the videos. There was a guy that I didn't know. He said exactly these words. Hi, my name is Steven Letnes. I am a media composer and I have a visual disability called retinitis pigmentosa. I have the same visual disability too, I was thinking. And then he continued. I'm an executive director of a foundation called Able Artists Foundation. He mentioned about that foundation helping musicians and composers all around the world with disabilities. And he announced their first international contest for the composers with disabilities. I decided to kill the concept of what if in my mind. What if they do not like my music? What if I'm not talented enough? What if I'm not skilled enough? Not professional enough? What if I don't know English well enough? I killed that concept. One day after, I applied to that foundation to be a member with my medical reports and everything, and I submitted my tracks for the contest. 2 months later, there was another YouTube video, winner's announcement of the same contest. All of a sudden, I realized that I won that contest. I was the grand prize winner, and it all started. I get my prizes, which are softwares. Also, I was able to meet with Steve for an interview. Also, I connected with a publisher, which I've been dreaming of in my entire life. being connected with a publisher in library music side. Then it all started. I created albums, music packs for library music publishers. I participated projects with Able Artists Foundation. Steve became my mentor and boss. I was able to work with him in feature projects as a composer assistant and as an additional music writer, even most recently as a co-composer in a project. After starting my career in the United States as a media composer, other part of my journey has begun. I joined an organization called RAMT, Recording Artists and Music Professionals with Disabilities. I submit my application to them to be a pro member, and they accepted me, thank God, and I became a pro member of RAMT. And because I killed the what if guy, I've started to say yes to everything, every opportunity, every new adventure that I can find a place for myself. And I become a verified representative at RAM. I become a PR co-chair. I ran for the secretary role at RAMP, and I became the secretary at RAMP. RAMP is an organization which bridging the gaps between the music industry and the disabled community, the music professionals with disabilities. It works to amplify the inclusion and visibility of the music professionals with disabilities. It's an extremely important organization for our community and the music industry. It's a lifelong journey to being an accessibility advocate, and learning will never end. This journey taught me the most important lesson of life. You can only have one enemy, and it's you, no one else. Yes, prejudice, ableism, racism, we're suffering of all of them. These little things can't stop an individual with disability because we didn't learn to be a problem solver. We didn't learn to be an out of the box thinker. We were all born with those skills that nobody has naturally. We can accomplish anything we want because we accomplished to survive in an unfriendly environment. Dedication, talent, and commitment. These are the words I would like to describe all individuals with disabilities, all the members of the disabled community, also with the word professionalism. We're professionally overcoming challenges. We're professionally living on the face of the earth. Today, I'm proud to say that I am a media composer. I am an accessibility advocate. I'm serving for the disabled community, and I identify as blind, which I'm most proud of it. Thank you so much for listening my journey. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Bold Blind Beauty for this opportunity. Until the next time, bye-bye.